to 2 o'clock news hour on Channel V. Today we have a very special event for all you mortals out there.
In honor of Anchises, the father of Aeneid, we are hosting a boat race on the shore of Sicily. Now let's see what we have here today.
First, let's see who will be racing today. Here is Menestheus with his sea serpent crew. Opposite of him is Gaius, the vast chimera of huge bulk. And this is Sergestus and his crew on the great centaur. Last but not least is Cloanthus aboard a mighty Scylla vessel.
Now back to the race. As we see out here in the vast ocean, Aeneid has set up an oak trunk as a sign for sailors to know when to turn back. The wind and water conditions are favorable today. Let's see who can appease the gods.
Here the crews take their position, and they're off with the noise of a trumpet.
Gaius seems to be snatching the lead with his chimera. Close behind is Cloanthus, steadily moving along with a better manned ship, though he is a little impeded by the weight of his boat.
Behind them, Sergestus and Menestheus strain to gain the lead, for it would be truly a great dishonor to come in last. Behold! Gaius is near the halfway point. But what's happening to the ship? There seems to be a riot.
Gaius' helmsman, who goes by the name of Menoetes, is staring towards open waters. Oh, what do we have here? Cloanthus is cutting through between Gaius' ships and the rocks, passing the leader and leaving the oak trunk behind, reaching safe waters.
Dio Mortales! Gaius has just thrown in his helmsman into the frothy water. What does Gaius have in mind? Now Menoetes struggles out of the water and climbs to a nearby crag. Look! The Trojans are laughing at him. The poor guy.
Meanwhile, Sergestus and Menestheus, centaur and sea serpent respectively, are struggling to get in the lead. Sergestus is taking third place, but falling close behind is the sea serpent. Menestheus orders his men to row harder. It looks like the gods are favoring him. Sergestus is entering dangerous water. His ship has just crashed into the reef.
The oars have snapped. Menoetes must have been saying, "I told you so" to Gaius now. Menestheus is now leaving behind Sergestus. And over comes Gaius, who is now attempting to steer the ship himself. Menestheus is almost catching up to Cloanthus. Oh, how the crowds cheer. The race is getting tenser by the minute. What is this? How is Cloanthus suddenly moving so speedily? Must be the work of the gods. And with the help of the gods, Cloanthus on his Scylla has just reached the finish line. The crowds are cheering like crazy. Menestheus is finishing right after.
But Gaius is still struggling, and Sergestus is caught in the reefs.
After a long struggle, they all made it ashore, with Gaius and Vergil and Sergestus at last.
Have you ever encountered a cyclops in your life? If you have, you would need one of these.
There's no need for spears and arrows. This maneuverable and nifty weapon will save you in a hand-to-hand combat. The sharp point is quite useful for stabbing the flesh, or even the eyes. This can also be an accessory coming in many colors and designs, including red, which can hide your evil deed. You can even order a custom design. This Hephaestus crafted weapon possesses godlike powers and can be easily stored in the back of your pocket, the folds of your tunic, or even inside a sleeve, ready to be used as a sixth finger. After you just hunted a wild boar, you can skewer, pick up, and stab your meat with these handy-dandy pokies. Quite the lifesaver.